Hello and welcome to today's ChatGPT tip. So today we're going to look at a prompt that's going to help you define your USP for your online course. So I use ChatGPT all the time as my mentor, so to speak, as well as other mentors that I work with and coaches. But just to look at how we can use it to actually help us define our USP for our course. So the prompt we're going to use, just going to copy and paste it in right now, and here is the prompt. So the prompt is ask me 20 questions that will help me define my course USP, and then ask me 3 more questions for each of the 20 questions. So a pretty comprehensive response is going to be returned here. Of course, you could change it to 10 questions and maybe 2 questions for each of the 10, but let's have a look at what we get here. So we get the 20 questions that we then answer about our course. So what is the main subject? Who is the target audience? What specific problem or challenge does the course aim to solve? All great, really great questions. So what unique knowledge or expertise do you possess? Just reading them out here, what specific skills or abilities, and we scroll down. Now we have the 20 questions, and if we scroll down even further in the response, we can see that we now have the sub questions, if we will, that we're going to answer. So these questions include, when it comes to the main subject or topic of your online course, what specific aspects or subtopics will the course cover? What is the relevance or importance of the subject in today's context? That's a really, really powerful question. Are there any emerging trends or developments? Then with regard to who is the target audience, we have some great sub-questions there as well. So what demographics or characteristics define your audience? What are the pain points? What motivates your target audience to seek out a course like yours? So this is a really, really powerful prompt, okay? And the prompt is, ask me 20 questions that will help me define my course USP, my unique selling proposition, or my unique selling point, whatever you prefer, and then ask me 3 more questions for each of the 20 questions. So a really, really powerful prompt, a really, really useful exercise when it comes to working down through the content of your course and actually coming up with great marketing material as well for your online course. So these are all prompts that we are going to go into in detail tomorrow, Wednesday, the 31st of May at 10 a.m. UK and Ireland time. We're going to go through a 60-minute masterclass on how to use ChatGPT with great prompts like the ones I'm covering right now to help you to define great content and indeed great sales and marketing content for your course as well. Okay, now there's another prompt that I love to use as well, where you would use the principles of a really powerful book. Okay, so for example, if it's Start With Why by Simon Sinek or people like that, then let's look at that. So for example, it's a similar prompt, but I'm going to ask it to use the principles of a book. So the book I'm going to use is, as I mentioned, Start With Why. So again, we paste in the same question. Now I'm going to leave it maybe at 10 questions, and I'm also going to ask, we'll say, 1 more question for each of the 10 questions. So just a slightly shorter prompt in this particular example, and away we go. So we scroll down, and it's certainly, here are 10 questions about your course, inspired by the principles from Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why. So why did you choose this specific topic? Great question. What personal experience or motivations led you to select this topic? So these are great questions to address, where the answers that you come up with for yourself are a great source of material for your backstory when it comes to getting your viewers' attention and your audience and your students' attention with regard to the content, to show a little bit of relatability and sometimes vulnerability with regard to your story when it comes to the content of your course. And you could choose a number of different great books. This is one of my favorites, and you go down through the questions. So why should someone choose your course over alternatives? Why did you decide to structure your course in its current format? Why did you include specific resources and so on? So each of the questions start with why. Really, really powerful questions. It's often said that the quality of our life depends on the quality of the questions we ask ourselves. So these are really powerful questions when it comes to creating the content of your course. So these, as I mentioned, are questions that we're going to go through in addition to other great prompts with regard to creating, marketing and selling your online course. It's a free masterclass tomorrow, Wednesday the 31st at 10 a.m. UK and Ireland time. Really, really powerful prompts to help you to create your online course. So looking forward to seeing you there, and here are the details. And also remember, if you have any questions with regard to anything that I cover in these particular live streams, please use the comments area below the video and I will personally reply.